I couldn't be any happier with her. I think she's in brilliant form. Started out riding as an amateur for Miss Harrington when I finished school back in '96, and then I was there for a good few years. I went to America and I was based over in California for a year. When I came back home then I set up a kind of breaking and pre-training yard and developed on to go training then in 2010. Look, we've kind of built up the better class of horses as we're going along, you know. We've been lucky. Every year we've kind of come upon a nice horse that's bringing us to the big meetings. Like probably one of the earlier ones was a filly called Shop Deja. She won a grade 3 for us in Punchestown Festival, and she also brought us over to Cheltenham. She finished 5th in the Mayor's Hurdle one year. Then we'd a horse called the Pride of the Arctic owned by my brother. He won a couple of graded races, and we're lucky enough then a Wega Star owned by my sister and her husband Anthony, and he won a grade 2 for us. We're lucky in recent times, I suppose Peregrine Run has been the flag bearer for the yard, and he's won numerous graded races. I think he's won 15 or 16 races in total. We're lucky to have him as well, and he's still on the go. But look, thank God we've after finding on Royal Cahal at the moment, you know. With the Winning Ways Syndicate, we're kind of focusing on getting fillies, because it's just our budget it's easier to buy a nicer filly for the budget we have, and we've been lucky enough with them, you know. So hopefully it may continue. Look, I enjoy having fillies, you know. I enjoy training the fillies. Picked her up in the Derby sale with Oran Crean. He's the head of the Winning Ways Syndicate, and on the day we just loved her. Loved her attitude, and she had a great walk to her, and she was by Flemonsford, you know. She looks more like a gelding, to be honest. She's a very big, tall filly, and progressed along. And it was this time last year she went and she ran in a winner's bumper in Naas, and she ran a cracker. Oran Crean, actually, he'd been involved in Brave Inca. And luckily enough for me, I suppose, when Colin Murphy retired, I'd say it was 4 years ago now, they moved their horses to me. So we got 3 or 4 off them initially, and then we won with a couple of them, and we're lucky enough then we went and we bought a filly for them. She won a bumper, and then we ended up, our next one was, I suppose, Royal Cahal, you know. So we've been lucky enough. Orden, he dishes out all the information, relays it all back to the syndicate members. He does actually a fantastic job on it. COVID wasn't around, I suppose. He used to come down once a month, and we'd have days here for them and look after them as well as we could. But as syndicates go, it's very well run. We had a Zoom meeting 2 Mondays ago, and we were chatting about it. The to's and fro's about going to Cheltenham or waiting for Fahey House. It came back as a vote, I think it was 6-2 for Cheltenham. So that's when we decided, like, that's it. We'll train our way for Cheltenham and see how things work out. But at least everyone had their say that night in the Zoom meeting, and we had a good conversation about it. And look, I suppose when you're favoured for the Mayor's Hurdle, it'd be madness to leave her at home and sit in the fence for another meeting. Disappointed she got beat. I thought she'd win. Look at it, a few little niggly things afterwards came to light with her, and I think we've rectified them all. And like, I suppose, look, we're beaten fair and square in the day, and the weights are probably turned back around in our favour going back to Cheltenham. Look at it, I suppose, definitely after her last run I was a little bit disappointed. I think we have her in a better position now. She done a good bit last Friday, I think it was in the Curragh, and she might go and do one little breeze away from home before she runs, just to see how she is weight-wise more than anything. But she's grubbing great, she looks great in her coat, her summer coat's coming through, so I actually couldn't be any happier the way she is at the moment.